Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. It's your PGM, your personal growth moment here with Coach White. Man, I'm glad you're awake with me this morning. Thank you so much. I know I got Speedy, I got my mom in there. Just saying, Ma, good to see you all the way from Arkansas out there. Lorena, good to see you this morning. If there's somebody else in there, I missed it. On my little ticker right here, I call it the ticker. Like they have when you watch ESPN on the bottom, I call it the ticker. I don't know what everybody else calls it. They probably have the right name for it, but I don't. And I hope you're making today awesome. Remember, you are the author of your day. God is the author and finisher of your life, but you are the author of your day. Amen. Man, I tell you what, I'm excited about today. I've been excited about this. Man, in Chicago, surprisingly, it's been in the mid 70s all week. No humidity, beautiful sunshine. Most of the time, not a cloud in the sky for November in Chicago. Woohoo! Man, shouts out, applaud. And man, I've been able to walk in the sunshine, sit around in the yard with the dog, let the dog play. Unfortunately, he's created three holes in my yard where he tore up my beautiful 2-inch nice thick green lush grass. And I'm like, if I had a gun at that particular time, he might be in heaven by now. But praise God, I don't have a gun yet. Hey, Jakari, woohoo! Man, where you been, bro? Where you been? And no, I'm only kidding. I wouldn't touch that little guy. He did irritate me though when I saw him. He just starts running around the yard like a madman. Next thing you know, he'll stop and look at me, and then he'll start digging like I'm going, "Where you going, bro? You're not no stinking mole." And he's created three of those, so I've had to put containers over them to keep him out of that. Because if anybody knows me, when it comes to my grass at my house, man, you're treading on thin ice when you want to start messing with my grass. I take pride in my grass, nice lush green 2-inch cut. Man, I take pride in that stuff, as you can tell. And I'm not OCD on it. You say, well, he's 2-inch cut. No, man. I just want my grass nice, man. Man, I miss you, Jakari. Man, I ain't seen you. Good gosh. Everybody been asking about you, bro. And man, but I'm just, yeah, coffee's good this morning. And
you tasted yet?
I was I'm on the backside of COVID right now. I mean, the fever's gone, not sweating at night anymore, coughing far less. And then a miracle happened. Saturday or Sunday? Can't remember. I think it was Saturday. And my wife went to Burger King, and she came back with onion rings. And all of a sudden, I'm going, and I could smell onion rings. I was like, yes, God, thank you. The days of confessing, I have my smell, I have my taste. And the other thing I could taste, I don't like ketchup on my burgers. No. I like tomatoes, but I don't like ketchup. And I took a bite of the Whopper, and I tasted a slight bit of ketchup. And then she had the drinks that came with it. It was a package deal. And so I took a sip, and it was Dr. Pepper. And I said, just leave it be Dr. Pepper, because Dr. Pepper is real sweet. It's real strong. I don't drink Dr. Pepper. I don't even drink pop. But I said, just bring it anywhere we'll taste it. And I had a slight taste of the Dr. Pepper. So I know that the restoration has begun.
Hallelujah.
And I'm still drinking black coffee, which I never drink black coffee, because that's just like taboo, man. I give all credit and glory to people who drink black coffee, even if you just add sugar too.
She does.
I know my mother-in-law, she likes her black coffee. Oh, man. Can you smell what I'm cooking? All right, Speedy, I see you, bro. Oh, man. So it's been an interesting weekend. And so I was preparing yesterday for today, and I was asking God, what do you want me to talk about today? And as I'm looking and I'm thinking, it came to me again because I had it and then I lost it. And sometimes when you get something that you've been asking for, write it down, a thought, an idea, write it down, because it can go and there's somebody who's willing to steal it from you. And I'm just thinking, I'm typing some ideas down, all of a sudden it hit me. Because I want to talk to you today about what's your vision. And it hit me, your vision. I'm going, oh yes, that's right. That's what I heard on Friday. And I said, oh man, I just started going after it again. And so I want to talk to you today about what's your vision. Because the thing is, most of us are trying to construct our lives, without any real thought or any real planning. I had a buddy of mine that I was talking to, and we talk about many times about coming here and doing things and this and that. And he said, in this series, and this is what he said to me. He texted me. He goes, this year is not going to be like the last year. He said, this year I'm making plans. He said, in other years, I've always hoped to do things. I wanted to do things. I was believing that something might happen. He said, but this year I'm writing down a plan. I said, oh my, there he is. He's putting the vision to pen. See, we're like a contractor who's trying to construct a building, and without the blueprint, man, all you're going to do is get frustrated and get just unsatisfied about the way things are going in life. We have to be smart about what we're doing. We have to start thinking about where we're going and what we want to accomplish. I read a long time ago, a few days ago, that when it comes to vision, when you're in your 20s, your 30s, and your 40s, you start moving on your vision. You take action on your vision. You start working toward becoming something. But people who get in their 50s and 60s get complacent and they think life is over. They think life is set. They stop setting things in motion for the future. They stop writing the vision. They stop planning for more. And as I walk around my neighborhood, when I walk the dog, I see people and I see certain houses and I'm thinking, Lord, I don't want to finish like this. I don't want to finish. I want this yet in my life, and I want this in my life, and I want to live here in my life, and I want to experience this in my life. At 61, I refuse to slow down. I refuse to pack it in. I refuse to say this is the end of the road. Yes, I'm content and I'm blessed, no doubt about it. But I want more out of this life because I know that God has more for me and He has more for you, man. So what we got to start doing is we got to start looking at what we want to do. Where do you want to be successful? Where do you want to go? What do you still want to achieve? And you have to decide what direction that you want to take your life. I don't care if you're 50, 60, 70, 25, or 30. What direction do you want to take your life? I want you to write in the box there and say, it's not over. It's not over. And by the way, hit like, hit share, hit the hearts, hit the thumbs up, whatever the case may be. Let me know you're hanging in there. Man, right in there, it's not over. It's not over. I don't care if you're in a small town, big town, medium town. I don't care if you've been in a job for 5 or 10 years. If you want more, you got to start planning for more. Man. And when you decide what direction you want to go, you need to write it down. You need to write your vision. And just know, when you start writing it, it's not going to be a finished product because we don't know everything yet, right? One of the things that I did is I wrote down my vision because, yes, I've been teaching for going on 16 years now, but I have a vision for more. And I have a vision to impact people's lives. I have a vision to bless people. I have a vision to help turn their people whose lives are upside down, right side up, people who think their life is at a dead end, to give them a fresh start. And I don't know if my wife can pull this out a little bit here, but I wrote out my vision. Now, I did a little bit different. I created some pictures on my vision. And the reason I did that is because of what Habakkuk 2 verse 2 says. I know some people say Habakkuk or Kukuk or whatever the case may be. I was at a church one time preaching, I said Habakkuk, and they said, no, it's Habakkuk. And I'm going, what? I said that in my head. I think it would go like that. I don't want to offend anybody. It said, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he that readeth it may run with it. Man, think about that. God is telling us, write the vision and make it specific. Make it specific. See, if you want to go somewhere, then you need to write down where you are going and how you think you are going to get there. You may not have the full plan yet. You may not have the full understanding of it, but you got to start writing it down. And as you write it down, it becomes clear how you're going to get there. And that's when you erase and then you write down, oh, this is in there. Oh, this is in there. See, if you never write out a blueprint, how's God going to give you some direction? Think about that. If you never have a blueprint, you think about the contractor when he comes into the house. He has the blueprint, and when the worker, the electrician, the plumber, the carpenters, the concrete guys, when they see the blueprint, then they know how to run with it. You're going to have people in your life who are going to see your vision and say, I see where you're going. I see what you want to accomplish. I see the timeline of when you want to get it done. Man, let's run with this thing. All right, you able to pull that out? Okay, as you can see right here, here's my vision. And I have written down here, here's my goals, here's my timeline in the center, here's what I want to accomplish, here's how I think it's going to operate. Over here, I have the things that I want to own along the way, the things I want to do. Obviously, down here, my new Caddy, my new Ram truck. Woohoo! Yeah, because you got to get to places, right? You got to get to places. And over here, the salary I want to get. Over here, I have how much money I want to be giving away. In my new company, I want to give away a certain amount of money every year to people. Yes, I want to be someone who's a king and a priest. I want to fund the kingdom in these last days. My salary, what am I going to do? Oh, I forgot something I got to put in here. I got to get another picture. I want a boat. Come on now. I love to fish. And I'll be fishing in Oklahoma. I'll be fishing in Arkansas. I'll be fishing in Wisconsin. I'll be fishing wherever, bro. And I got two types of boat. I want a bass boat and one of the big brand new pontoon boats. But you see, but most of all here, the vision is not about Dennis White only. Man, I think that's one of the things that we all have to understand. When you write your vision, it's going to, over time, you're going to make additions and deletions, depending on how you seek God and you seek the counsel of others in your life. Even when you're walking in the vision, you're going to still be refining things until it meets the specifications of your needs. In fact, it's a good idea to review your vision as you are progressing. Step back, take a look. Is it moving in the right direction? Are the right people in my life? Am I sitting still too long here, or should I be taking a quicker move? Yes, it's my dream board, Speedy. Good job. It's my dream board. So now I want to give you some steps today. How much time have I got right here? I'm doing pretty decent. Excuse my cough. Let me drink a sip of my Bustelo coffee. Yeah, it's my dream board. And see, another thing I got to add is pictures of me. I got to see myself accomplishing these things in there. And this is me seeing the future, me laying out the blueprint. Now, there's some things in this part, in the category right there, that I have to do yet to fulfill this. So I got to start moving in that direction, but I'll talk about it in a bit. And so I want to give you 4 steps today about achieving your dream. There's more than this, but I just want to give you these 4 today. Now, I may not achieve the highest level in all of my pursuits, but I have achieved a lot of the visions and the dreams that I have gone after in my life. Let me read some of those things here to you. Now, I wanted to go to college on scholarship, and so I got it. I became a high school teacher and coach when I didn't get drafted. I got it. I wanted to transition after a while to a D1 basketball coaching. I got it in Northern Illinois and in Arkansas, Little Rock. Later, I became a pastor of my own church. I got it. When I came back to teaching in CPS in high school, I wanted to win regional titles as head coach. I got it. I wanted to marry a woman from the South. I went to college in Alabama, and I said, man, I got to get me one of them women with the Southern accents. Thought I had one, didn't work out, but then I ended up marrying this girl I found in Arkansas. She was wandering the streets, and I said, come here, young lady. You need some help. And so we got together. I began to help her restore. I'm only joking. That's my wonderful wife, Bobby Joe. I got my Southern accent girl. Man, I'm just telling you. So a lot of the things that I set my sights on, a lot of things I set my plan for, I wrote down my list. I got my things, and I said, you know what, Lord, man, thank you so much. Now, there is more I can add to the list. But at 61, I have a new vision that I'm embarking on right now. And I'm believing God between 2020 and 2021 that this is going to happen. I'm not going to lay out all the details, but I'm believing between 2020 and 21, my vision board, my dream, my vision is coming to pass, and my wife is going with me. Why? Because she's in agreement. She's in agreement as to the vision, as to the dream, and the goal, and where we're going. All right, number one here. Ready? It's already 7:15. Number one, choose your goals and objectives. Goals are the steps necessary to fulfill your vision. What practical things do you need to do to accomplish your dream? Write out your goals and write out your objectives. Are they clear? Because this is why. They're clear markers that will take you where you need to go. Those goals, those objectives, those are the billboards. Those are the signs that tell you that you're moving in the right direction. They determine what things that you want to make happen. As I go back to my dream and I look at my list here of my sections, I say, oh, this has got to happen, and this has got to happen, and this is when things are going to take place in my life. You must clearly delineate what you need to do, when you need to do that, so that you can get to where you want to go. Come on now. So again, choose your goals, choose your objectives. Number two, discover your true motivation. What's your true motivation? See, a vision from God is never selfish. It will always help uplift others in some type of way. It is designed to make the lives of humans, your friends, your family, others that you don't know, better. It's designed to improve society. What I got on this board will improve society. It will improve communities. It will help others, again, go from upside down to right side up. It will help people who are losing certain things to gain certain things again. That's what my vision is about. So you got to ask yourself the following questions. How does your vision help others? What is the motivation behind your vision? Why do I want to do what I want to do? And can I accomplish my vision with integrity? There's no sense in going out and cheating people and hurting people and deceiving people. That's not God. That's not a God vision. When you decide you want to become something, but you're going to turn the world upside down, you're going to cheat others, you're going to take away from others, you're going to leave others all broken and busted and disgusted, that's not what it's about. All right? When you have a vision that encompasses more than you, that's what will inspire people. People want to become a part of a vision that blesses others, that encourages others, and that lifts others. Number three, you got to commit to your vision. You will never fulfill your vision if you are not committed to it. Bottom line. You can write out the biggest vision and have the greatest dream board all you want, but if you're not committed to it, it's not going to happen. You need to make specific decisions that you are going to follow on what you want to do. You got to follow through. You got to decide, yes, I'm going after this. Is it going to be easy? No, because every vision, and I should have a point for that, but when you write your vision, it should be out of reach from where you are right now. It should make you reach beyond your present situation. It should make you have to hunger to become something else so that you can become what you want to be. It's never about just the goals and the dreams all the time. It's what do I have to become to make this vision a reality? And be open to changes. Be open to how God leads. Be open to the process. Many times you may see the adjustments I was talking about earlier. God may say, no, you have this down, but we're going to make a few adjustments. We're going to take another road here and another road here because there's some things that I need to prepare you so that you can achieve this whole thing. Amen. Joseph didn't go straight to the palace, man. He had a lot of detours. All right. And here's one thing I really believe. Commit your vision to God on a regular basis. All right, commit your vision to God. Proverbs 16:3 says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. I commit this thing to God. I have Psalms 37:5, commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. All right, I've committed this vision to him. All right, here we go. And number 4. Whoo, man. All right. I hope you're enjoying this stuff. Hit like, hit share. Cynthia Wilson, good to see you. Donnie Green, good to see you. Debbie, great to see you. Thanks for tuning in today. Man, I appreciate you so much. I hope things are going in. Hobbs! Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to Alabama. When I get to Alabama, Donnie, Hobbs, man, we're getting together, man. If we're just sitting in a fishing boat or along a bank throwing a hook, throwing a line in the water, man, I'm going to be a happy Joe. I'm telling you that right now.
It's on the vision board.
It's on the vision board. Yeah, it's on the vision board. Who knows? Maybe God may say, hey, you're going to Alabama.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, my wife doesn't want to go to Alabama. She'd rather go somewhere else. All right, number 4. Woohoo, 7:20. Man, sit down somewhere and get away from the distractions. For number 4, eliminate distractions. Number 4 is eliminate distractions. Sit down somewhere and get away from the distractions. Allow yourself some time to be able to think uninterruptedly. Think without distractions. Think without disruptions. Get away from everybody. You know, I know those of you living down south, you can drive somewhere and just sit, man. And I know sometimes you can just sit on the side of the road. I know I've been in Alabama. I've been down south. I've been recruiting to all the, man, sometimes I would just go and I was sitting a lot somewhere. I'm going, wow. And I would just sit there and think about the recruiting that I had to do, the home that I had to go into, or the next plan, whatever the case may be. Create an atmosphere that allows you to focus on the future. Even if you're not going to go anywhere, go home. We'll create an atmosphere that allows you to think and create on the future. Remove things from your life or your schedule that maybe are leading you laterally. You don't want to move laterally. Either you're moving forward and up or you're really not moving. Remove things that are in opposition to the vision. I don't have anything on my board that limits me. What I have is where I want to go, what I want to achieve, what I want to become, what I want to produce, and what I believe God has. If it's not on the board, then it's a limitation. If it's not on the board, it's in opposition. If it's not on the board, then why am I wasting my time doing it? All right. So that's one of the things. It builds parameters. See, there's more than just these 4 because that board builds boundaries. All right. Let me go on. Also, here's a real point of interest. As often as you feel the need, set a block of time aside and pray and reevaluate where you are in relation to your vision. As I said, as often as you need, set a time and pray. This morning I got up. It's about 5 to 10 minutes to 6, and I went into the living room and I started praying this morning. All right. So for that 20 minutes, I'm in there praying. Set aside. You don't have to sit there for an hour, 3 hours. If you have the time, great, do it. But set a block of time aside. Reevaluate where you are in relation to your vision. You know, I like what Dr. Miles Monroe, and I'm going to finish with this right here. He's one of my favorite guys right here, Dr. Miles Monroe. He says, I think the greatest gift God ever gave man is not the gift of sight, but the gift of vision. Sight is a function of the eyes, but vision is a function of the heart. What is your heart after right now? Are you writing the vision? Are you making it plain? Are others able to see it and run with it? Do you have a vision board that you can go look at every day and see yourself doing, becoming, and possessing the future that you're after? Now, if you have everything you want, that doesn't mean that you can't still have a vision that helps others. It's not about us 4 and no more. You're always in a position to help others. Man, now what this I use this. This is what helps me to live motivated on a regular basis. Now, I hope that I've blessed you. I hope that I encouraged you. I hope that I inspired you to go put together your vision and your vision board right now. This way it'll help you to live motivated.